shillings. It traded 100 shares that were valued at 800 Kenyan shillings for the day. The earnings per share increased by 20.97, and the price to earnings ratio is currently still on the green side of 0.38. And currently they have over 90 million shares outstanding that are floated on Nairobi Stock Exchange. Now, the current performance has been put up by East African Portland Cement, but it's not the first one we have seen in the year. The company, based on its year-to-date performance, began the year with a price of 6.66 Kenyan shillings and has so far gained over 20.1% on its stock price value. And currently it is the 10th best on the Nairobi Stock Exchange in as far as year-to-date performance is concerned. East African Portland Cement, however, has not been that active after being registered as the 54th most traded on stock within the last 3 months, trading a volume of just 47,300 shares and in about 75 deals, and with the market value or turnover of just 351,552 Kenyan shillings. So we are seeing, if you're looking at still longer term gain, this could be a company, but don't expect big volumes, much of big volumes and big activity on the company. It still has rather a small market capitalization, and the activity is not as aggressive yet for the company to be ranked among the big boys like we know over on the stock market there in Nairobi. Now, away from East African Portland Cement, we had Home Africa and Safaricom. Let's look at what happened to Safaricom here. Safaricom, as a telecommunications company in Kenya, is the biggest of its kind, and currently provides services like SMS, voice bundles, and calls, and so many other services, including the M-Pesa services or the mobile money services there in Kenya. The company also is engaged in a range of services such as mobile handsets, mobile branded broadband modems, routers, tablets, notebooks, and laptop computers. With a range of pricing plan on prepaid and postpaid options, Safaricom offers a very large variety of messaging services bundled with SMS and or data services, which includes messaging and SMS based options. And the company offers high-speed data connectivity to access to email and internet and other corporate connectivity. Currently, the company is the most valuable stock on the Nairobi Stock Exchange and has been listed for over the past close to 15 years, since 2008 in the month of June. And the company is currently having a market capitalization of close to 992 billion Kenyan shillings, which is almost, actually more than half of the market capitalization of the Nairobi Stock Exchange, meaning it's about 50.4% of the Nairobi stock market there. On Friday, it traded a volume of 20.9 million shares that were valued at 518 million Kenyan shillings, and close to 40.1 billion shares are floated on the exchange of this Safaricom company. However, the company, when you look at the recent performance, it wasn't so good, besides the gain they had on Friday. The company, after having recorded 4.7% gain, closed the day with a price of 24.75. However, the company began the year with a price of 37.95 Kenyan shillings and has so far lost 34.8% on its stock value on the Nairobi stock market, ranking it the 59th out of 65 companies in terms of year-to-date performance. Your shares, of course, the shareholders' worries can be still compounded by the fact that the company has lost 17% in terms of 1 month performance in the month of September, from the 8th of September to date. And so that is still kind of worrying. However, it is still the #1 most traded stock on the Nairobi Securities Exchange over the year and over the past 3 months, after having recorded close to 400 million within the last 1 month that was transacted on the Nairobi Stock Exchange. A volume high of 40.3 million shillings, 40.3 million shares was achieved on the 6th of October 2022, and low of just 568,000 was achieved on the 27th of July. Well, Safaricom, there you have it, a highly competitive company, a very aggressive telecom there in Nairobi, but there is a lot more to expect from Safaricom after, of course, now getting to join the Ethiopian market in terms of telecommunications, and being licensed now to even carry out M-Pesa services there in Ethiopia. And of course, that gives us what happened on the Nairobi Stock Exchange. You can find out more about Nairobi by visiting their website at nse.com, and you will see they have several products there on the Nairobi Stock Exchange. Unlike our market here, they have ETFs, they have derivatives, and various other interesting or cool products which you must be able to check out on the Nairobi Stock Exchange. Thank you very much for being a wonderful viewer. This has been Financial Markets. We wait for another edition tomorrow, same time, same place. My name is Anthony, your host. You can always follow me on Twitter at SMART24 or at SSEBALE Anthony. I always give you feedback. And you can also give us some comments in the comment section on our YouTube live stream, just in case we will, because of course you are our #1 customer, you're our client, and so we must be able to deliver on whatever matters concerning you. So if you want to invest and save, this is the time. I know the economy is tough, but we must keep moving. Thank you very much for watching SMART24. I'll catch you tomorrow, same time, same place. Goodbye for now.
SMART24, driving business.
At Uganda Development Bank, we are committed to empowering communities by supporting projects that unlock excellent economic benefits for Ugandans through job creation, tax contribution, output value, and foreign exchange. We seek partnerships with projects that drive economic development in Uganda. Achaki Lodge is a remarkable story of fundamental change. Located in Kitgum municipality in what was once a town landfill, the story of Achaki Lodge is one of urban renewal and social impact, where the efforts of one development have transformed the lives of an entire community.
We are sitting in this nice place, which had a very bad history. A place which was a landfill or a dumping ground for the local authorities, and it is now transformed into a beautiful place.
We started building accommodation, which are rooms, but we decided to go for cottages. We did not go for these huge hotels of 50 rooms and something like that. So we built 10 cottages plus 2 luxury tents, and then we built a restaurant and the bar area, a kitchen restaurant area. And by the way, I must tell you, we started being creative there, that we went for a children's park. We did something like a children's park because we started wanting to bring the community in. And children, we thought, is a very good source of drawing their parents to the facility.
UDB is proud to be part of Achaki's journey of growth. With our support and tailored financial solutions, Achaki Lodge was able to develop a modern hotel block with a conference hall and modern amenities often reserved for city center establishments in Kampala.
One of our main aim was also to make sure that we give back to our society. The people of Alango West, where we are situated, had problem in accessing electricity from town because there was about 3 and 3.5 kilometers. But through the Alpha Center project, we managed to acquire a transformer, a 33 kV to low voltage transformer, and we tapped power before it has even reached the main substation in Kitgum town. And water, if you saw around, the old people there were actually relying on boreholes. Unfortunately, because of the dumping site, most of the boreholes were not pure water, they were infested. But now we have brought the National Water and Sewage Corporation line, and people who can afford are benefiting from there.
Most importantly, this development has created jobs, catalyzed investment around the area, and hastened the delivery of electricity and water utilities to this location to serve people in the community and surrounding areas.
We have no power here. Even my almost no, we have no power. The power center here, so it means we are very happy.
We had to employ the people within nearby where they just walk from their homes coming to work. So the second one also, the decision was made that we should get credit suppliers where the people, community around.
Like for me, I've started working with them, I'm benefiting, I'm seeing even they have changed my moving forward.
When I came here, many times I was working out, but I could not settle myself well. But when I came here, in these 2 years, at least I've settled myself. I have a farm family, and then I'm building my small guest house out of the money I get from here. Wow. My saving.
At Uganda Development Bank, building capacity, social and economic impact for all Ugandans is at the heart of what we do. It is critical to the goal of building a Uganda that works for everyone, as our mission is to improve the quality of life of Ugandans.
As we celebrate Uganda's Independence Diamond Jubilee anniversary, Uganda Development Bank renews its commitment to continue inspiring more development in Uganda.
Uganda Development Bank, inspiring development.
Either tell us what we want to know, or your story ends here. Are you ready to talk?
Oshitegeera kati sanyu ne boyfriend we bagwe bati oluji nomuze ekiro balwankubirako wange mpeme dakika 2.
For stories you can't let go, only on Pearl Magic Prime. This is Jordan. When it comes to classwork, Jordan is magic. Jordan shines. Jordan makes his peers better. Jordan is a true leader. White Star Magic family, be a leader, be magic.
Say goodbye to paperwork and travel costs. Now every MTN customer can register to invest in securities anytime and anywhere with Zabu in a few simple steps. Step 1. Dial *292 hash. Step 2. Select option 1. Register with Zabu. Step 3. Enter your full names. Step 4. Enter your national identification number. Step 5. Enter your national identification card number. In 24 hours, you will receive an SMS confirming your registration. Congratulations, you are now ready to invest.